Okay, now we must discuss this booklet I found in this letter from 1902. This little impeccable booklet about Elizabeth Harding, the bride, and how she has to handle her life now that she's married. And she runs into some really good advice by this woman, Mrs. Goodman, who tells her that everything basically is solved by Ivory soap. First, they just talk about a little story about how she runs into Mrs. Goodman. And then Mrs. Goodman says, you hear the train? The train's always loud around here. She says, Elizabeth, didn't you get my invitation? And she says, no, Mrs. Goodman, I've been having to clean my house and it's so difficult. There's a lot of excellent advice in here. Everything from how to clean ostrich feathers and your carpeting to bathing, which I want to discuss right now. In 1892, they were very specific on what temperature to bathe and how to bathe, and it's very interesting. So Mrs. Goodman over here basically advises Elizabeth to make sure that she, generally speaking, the morning bath should be a cold one, while the hot bath should only be taken at bedtime. Cold contracts and hardens, heat expands and softens. It is well to retire immediately after a hot bath or to sit and take a rest. If the bath is taken at a time when the body is cool, it should be followed through rubbing with a coarse towel or a brush. I think that's great advice personally. If taken when the body is really hot, you need to rub down basically before the bath. And of course, we all need to know how to clean our ostrich feathers. So to wash ostrich feathers that are basically soiled by wear, make a suds basically with Ivory soap and clean it. But I just thought it was interesting that we're talking about cleaning ostrich feathers. For the record, when she's talking about basically rubbing down like with a coarse towel or something, a lot of people talk about this because they say that actually it starts to stimulate the lymphatic system and it's really good for you before or after a bath. So some good advice from 1892 or 1902.